everybody. Welcome back here to the field at Day Air Ballpark. I'm Brad Eaton from the Dirt Podcast. Today we're going to take a trip around the horn with Dragons catcher Matt Nelson. Matt, thanks for joining us today.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's take a walk here. So, as a catcher, you have this unique role that I think a lot of people talk about, but don't necessarily understand what it means, where you're calling the game. Mm-hmm. So tell us and the fans at home, what exactly that means when you're calling the game. What kind of things are you doing out there that's a lot different than the other 8 guys on the field?
Yeah, so there's a lot more scouting reports that go into it. You got to study the hitters, what their tendencies are, what their hot zones and their heat maps look like. And then also you got to work with the pitcher that day from what he saw and what you saw in video, and also on the heat maps, if their stuff is going to play into that. How are you going to pitch these guys? How are you going to approach them? And what is it going to take in order to get these guys out?
So basically, don't throw it here because he's going to hit it real far, right?
Right, basically.
So how does that play out during the course of a game? What kind of adjustments are you making based on that information?
Yeah, you can't pitch every guy the same. Every guy, they're going to show little different tendencies. They're going to make adjustments throughout the at-bats, but also throughout the game. So you got to be able to read the swings and see what they're doing and adjustments. That way you can make your adjustments off of them.
So when you're making adjustments, obviously most of that's probably directly with the pitcher, but mm-hmm. I'm assuming some of that goes in with the fielders too, where to place guys and things like that. Yeah. Is that something you get into? Or is that more the coaching staff?
That's more the coaching staff. If I see something where guys start to get a little bit more pull happy or something like that, I'll address it to our fielders a little bit, and we'll go from there.
Got it. So we're in the dog days of summer here, right? We always talk about that. You get the month of August, and it's not easy, right? Everybody says, "Oh, you're playing a sport, right? You're getting paid to play baseball." But tell us what that's like this time of year, right? We're in August now. You're in that stretch. What are some of the things that are a little bit more challenging for you now than maybe they would have been, say, in like April or May timeframe when you're fresh?
Showing up healthy every day. It's really hard this late in the season to stay healthy. So you're kind of starting to mentally check out, and your body's starting to go that way too a little bit, just because you've been doing it every single day, and it's really hard to zone in some days. So most of it's just making sure you prepared your body well after the game, but also when you come in the next day, prepare it well before the game, mm-hmm. so that way you can play and get your mind right. So I think that's probably the hardest part.
So what kind of things are you doing to keep physically healthy?
Ride a bike a little bit, get the blood flowing, get new blood in and out, some Normatec, some cold tub, some hot tub, and just some recovery exercises.
Probably questioning why you chose a profession that has you squatting down about 500 times a game?
Correct.
All right, so, some of the other things this time of year, we start to see a lot of player moves, right? Up, down, guys moving, especially after the draft. What's that like as a player? Because in reality, you don't really know what's happening, no matter how good or how bad you might be playing, right?
Right. Yeah, no, minor league baseball and even major league baseball, you could be having a really good year and stay in one spot and think you're going to go up and you don't. Or you could be having a really bad year and stay in one spot and get sent up, sent down. You see guys go back and forth between Arizona, Daytona, here, Chattanooga, Louisville. There's moves all the time. You never know what's going to happen. An injury can help you go up, can help you go down. So it's baseball. You really never know what's going to happen.
So that's the mental side of the mental health, right? How do you keep yourself mentally in check with things like that as the season wears on?
You don't pay attention to it. Just focus on your game. Once you start worrying about the other stuff, it's all going to go out the window.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, just do what you can do.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Congratulations. Keep up the great work, and we look forward to seeing more of you out there in the ballpark.
Awesome. Thank you.